What is that smell? It's awful. Cover your noses.
Everyone, run! Get away from the house!
Everyone in Uguta village knew the smell coming from Obina's house. It was not the smell of food. It was not the smell of soap. It was the smell of death, laziness, and shame. People whispered, "That man cannot even bathe himself. His wife feeds him like a baby." Children ran away when they saw him. Women covered their noses. Men shook their heads. And the saddest part, the man lying helpless inside that dirty house was once called the most handsome man in the village. This is the story of Obina and his wife, Ifunaya. Ifunaya was born in Oguta, a calm village with red sand roads, palm trees, and small mud houses. She was raised by a strict but loving mother, Mama Nkiru, who taught her how to walk with her hands. From a young age, Ifunaya knew how to sweep, cook, wash clothes, wake up early. She was not the most beautiful girl, but she was clean, responsible, and strong. Obina, on the other hand, was raised differently. His mother, Mama Udoka, loved him too much. She did everything for him. She fed him, she bathed him, she washed his clothes, she even wiped his mouth after eating. If Obina said, "Mama, I'm tired," she would say, "Rest, my son." If he said, "I'm hungry," she would rush to cook. Neighbors warned her, "You are killing this boy with love." But she laughed, "He is my only son." Obina grew up lazy, but also fine, tall, light-skinned, smooth talker. Girls admired him. When Obina married Ifunaya, people were happy for her. They said she married a fine man, but old women whispered, "This girl will suffer." The first week of marriage looked sweet. Obina smiled. He promised heaven and earth. But very fast, his true self came out. Obina did nothing. He slept till afternoon. He ate and dropped plates on the floor. He wore dirty clothes. He did not bathe for days. At first, Ifunaya thought, maybe he is tired. She cooked, she cleaned, she washed him. One day, she bathed him like a child. Another day, she fed him with her hands because he refused to sit up. Ifunaya begged, "Obina, please help me small." He laughed. "My mother never made me walk. Why should you?" The house became dirty. Flies everywhere, dirty plates, bad smell. Neighbors started talking. One woman said, "This is not marriage, this is nursing." Then Obina got worse. He stopped bathing completely. He refused to change clothes. He refused to eat unless fed. Ifunaya became pregnant. She thought, maybe fatherhood will change him. But pregnancy made everything worse. Obina lay on the bed like a child. She cooked with a big stomach. She fetched water alone. She bathed him even when she was weak. When their baby boy was born, nothing changed. Obina did not carry the child. He did not help. He did not care. One night, Ifunanya cried till morning. She looked at her husband and whispered, "I married a man, but I am raising a child."
One morning, Ifunanya returned from the stream and met the house empty. Obina was gone. No goodbye, no explanation, only a note. "I am tired of life. Take care of the child." She collapsed. The same man she fed, the same man she bathed, the same man she suffered for. He left her, hungry, tired, with a baby. She ran to her mother's house. Mama Nkiru cried when she saw her. "My daughter, what have you turned yourself into?" That night, Mama Nkiru spoke the truth. "You carried a lazy man on your head." Ifunanya cried. "I thought love would change him." Her mother replied, "Love without responsibility is suffering." From that day, Ifunanya changed focus. She stopped crying. She stopped waiting. She started working. She sold cooked food. She washed clothes for people. She saved small money. Life was hard. People mocked her. She married a useless man, but she pushed forward. Slowly, her life improved. Her house became clean. Her child became healthy. Her confidence returned.
3 years passed. Life did not stop in Uguta village, but everything changed for Ifunanya. She was no longer the woman people pitied. Every morning before sunrise, Ifunanya woke up. She swept her compound. She bathed herself and her son. She cooked food and carried it to her small food stand near the market. She named it New Strength Kitchen. Her place was always clean. No flies, no bad smell. People noticed. Women said, her food is neat. Men said, she is hardworking. Children gathered around her stall, smiling. Her son grew strong and healthy. He followed her everywhere. Sometimes when Ifunanya watched him eat happily, her eyes filled with tears. This child will never be lazy, she whispered. One hot afternoon when business was slow, a shadow stood in front of her store. Ifunanya looked up. Her heart skipped. It was Obina, but he was no longer the man she married. He was thin, dirty, his clothes were torn, his eyes were tired and empty. People around started whispering, "Is that not her husband, the lazy one? See how life dealt with him." Obina stood there, shaking. "Ifunanya," he said softly. "I am sorry," he cried. "Life punished me. I suffered. I begged. I slept hungry." He knelt down. "Please, take me back." People gathered. Some said, "Forgive him." Others said, "He deserves it." Ifunanya took a deep breath. She spoke calmly, but her voice was strong. "I carried you when you refused to walk. I fed you when you refused to eat by yourself. I bathed you when you refused to grow." She pointed to her shop. "This life, you see, was built from pain." She helped Obina stand. "I forgive you, but I will not marry laziness again." Obina cried harder. Later that evening, Ifunanya sat with her mother, Mama Nkiru. "My daughter," her mother said, "you have become a strong woman." Ifunanya smiled sadly. "Pain taught me what comfort never could." Days later, Ifunanya helped Obina find a small job in another town. She helped him, but she did not carry him again. The village learnt a lesson. People began to tell the story differently. That man was so lazy, his wife had to feed and bathe him like a child. But the woman arose and the man fell. One evening, Ifunanya stood before young girls in the village. She told them everything: the shame, the suffering, the tears, the strength. She ended with these words: "Love is sweet, but responsibility keeps marriage alive. Never carry a lazy adult on your head. If you want respect, learn to walk." The girls listened in silence. Ifunanya returned home, hugged her son, and looked at her clean house. She smiled. She was no longer the woman who suffered in silence. She was now a woman who chose strength.